I got a special guest to introduce to y'all. His name's Carson, is my roommate. Big shout out to him for being on camera. So Carson, what is your experience when it comes to DoorDash? What brought you into it, stuff like that?
I did DoorDash out in Minneapolis actually, which if you don't know, doing it in a big city is horrible. Depending on what area you're in, you have to be in like very specific spots for you to make good money. If you're not in a specific spot, you're driving 10 minutes for like a $2 Taco Bell order, and then you're wasting more money on gas than you are on like actually making.
It's very true.
And then there's also the times where like you'll just be sitting in your car for 2 hours waiting for that order to come in. Finally a $10 order comes in and it's like 30 miles away, or they cancel it, or some stupid thing happens, and then you've just put unnecessary miles on your car and gas on your car, and you've wasted more money than you've made.
That's very true, very wise. As you can tell, he's pretty experienced when it comes to DoorDash, and he's speaking all the lingo. All the check marks are hidden. Have you had any crazy experiences with DoorDash, like bad moments or anything, like big tips? Share with the audience.
I don't know about like really bad moments, just like certain customers like canceling orders or declining orders and stuff like that. But I mean, that's
or
pretty
tip
normal
baiting
at this point. Yeah, that's a big one. But like there were definitely good ones too. I mean, like there were times we'd be in I'd do it with my best friend, and we'd be in like a rich neighborhood, get some order, and it would be like a $10 order. It's like, okay, that's not bad money, and then you pick it up and then you get like a $10 tip, and it's like, oh shit, okay, well that's, you know, an hour out of the work that I had to do in 30 minutes or something. You know, I'd always put it like, oh, I have to make this much by the end of the day, and then half the time I wouldn't actually hit that goal, you know, because it would be like sitting around in my car, I would get the wrong time or the wrong area, and then I wouldn't make that goal, and then I'd be screwed for the rest of the day, you know?
That can be very frustrating. With that being said, that transitions into my next topic. Oh, this was your full-time gig?
Yeah. At the time, I didn't have a job, and I was kind of just doing it. I was actually homeless at the time, and I was living out of my friend's car, and that's really the best I could do with myself, you know? That's how I made my money. That's how I put food on in my stomach and made sure I had a place to stay at night, and, you know, half the time it wouldn't work out. Half the time I'd end up sleeping in the car or wherever I had to, at a friend's house or a friend's couch, whatever, you know?
Commend you, brother. You know, it's not easy, whether it's for choice or whether it's for survival. It really can be tough, guys. I'm glad that I was able to get your experience for DoorDash. This is my only other roommate that knows how to side hustle like I do, so of course I had to bring him onto the channel. I appreciate you, Carson.
All right, brother.
I'm glad that I was able to share his experience with y'all, just to show y'all that there can be many different worlds to this DoorDash gig, guys. Whether you're doing it as a side hustle from your full-time job for extra money, or you're doing it out of survival and it's the only source of income you have coming in. It's different for every person, and I'm glad I got to show y'all a different side of what DoorDash can be like.